Animal welfare has never been resourced as a core public infrastructure. That's not an accusation, it's the plainest explanation for what we've been seeing. Nothing about the capacity of these systems was ever actually planned. Take a city where the budget sounds substantial. LA Animal Services runs on about $29 million a year. Sounds like real money, until you divide it by the population it's supposed to cover. LA Animal Services serves roughly 4 million people. Do the math, that's about $7 per resident for the entire city's animal control system. And it's not holding steady. The department cut 12 animal control officer positions in one budget year, and then 7 more the next, from a department that already didn't have enough officers to begin with. Citywide, across 6 shelters, they have space for 737 dogs. That's it. For a population of 4 million people. A number that sounds big on a budget spreadsheet turns out to be nothing once you measure it against the population it's actually responsible for. Now go the other direction. Go rural. In a lot of these counties, animal control isn't a department, it's one person. And that one person isn't just the officer. They're the kennel tech, they're the one doing intake, answering the phone, cleaning runs, and trying to network animals out to rescue with a volunteer or two if they're lucky. A city department can specialize. Someone runs the shelter, someone runs the road. A county with one person can't divide any of that up. Whatever doesn't get done that day just doesn't get done. Nobody built that system either. It's just what's left when nobody built anything at all. Then there's a version of this that's easy to miss completely because on paper, it looks like a system exists. Take a county of almost 500,000 people, 72 towns and townships. Ask who handles animal cruelty there, and the answer is one person, a single humane officer employed not by the county, but by a nonprofit the county contracts with. Ask who picks up strays and handles licensing. It's one state dog warden covering that same 500,000 people alone. There's no municipal shelter. There's no municipal department. There's a charity doing public safety on a meager contract, plus whatever they can fundraise, because no one ever built a public system to do it in the first place. If that one humane officer is out sick or that one warden's position sits open, 500,000 people have no coverage for that function at all. Not reduced coverage, no coverage. 3 different pictures: a big city budget that turns out to be thin once you measure it against the population, a rural county running its entire animal welfare system through one exhausted person doing 5 jobs, a mid-sized county that looks like it has a system until you notice the whole thing rests on a single contract and 2 individuals. 3 different symptoms, 1 root cause. Nobody sat down and designed any of these systems to meet the need they're facing today. They grew by accident. A position added here, a contract signed there, while the population kept growing around them. Police departments get planned, fire departments get planned. Animal welfare got left to grow however it grew, and then it got blamed for not being big enough. But there's a second half to this that budgets alone can't fix. Even a perfectly staffed system is still just responding to what already exists. And what already exists keeps growing because nobody's planned for the demand side either. University of Florida researchers found the pandemic knocked out an estimated 2.7 million spay-neuter surgeries nationwide in just 2020 and 2021. Clinics never caught up. By last count, the deficit had grown to 3.7 million surgeries. The country still hasn't performed. And that's before you count the litters those unaltered animals have had since. In rural communities, it's worse than a backlog. It's distance. A low-cost clinic an hour or more away for a procedure that needs follow-up. For a family without a reliable car. Wait lists running months long. Some communities have no local, low-cost provider at all. So the same systems that were never built big enough are also absorbing a steady, growing stream of animals that never needed to exist in this volume, because nobody invested in the one intervention that clearly shrinks the problem instead of just managing it. That's the fix, if there is one. Not just bigger budgets. LA already shows us a number can sound large and still not be enough. It's two things done together. Plan the capacity for the population the systems actually serve and fund it like infrastructure. And invest upstream in spay and neuter access and real public education so the demand on that system stops growing every year on its own. You can't out-adopt a problem nobody invested in preventing, and you can't out-budget a system nobody designed to hold what it's holding. Fix both, or the same story repeats in the next county and the next after that.